Hi, this is Cardina with CardinasKitchen.com and EasyVeggieMealPlans.com. I hope you've been enjoying all the videos that I've created for you and learned some things along the way. And thank you everyone for leaving comments on the blog site and on YouTube, and I really appreciate all the feedback. So I've been craving something warm, something Italian. We've had some cold weather and rain here in Southern California. So I want to show you a dish that I've been craving and is great because it's a healthy alternative and it tastes great too. So I'm going to make an Italian dish out of winter squash, and what we're going to do is basically make spaghetti, and we're going to use it's a winter squash, but it's called spaghetti squash. Okay? Oh, here, let me show you. Here's what it looks like already baked. But so I'll tell you a little bit about why this is beneficial. So squash is lower in calories when you're making spaghetti in terms of noodles. It's only about, per cup, it's 40 calories. And if you compare that to regular spaghetti noodles are about 190 calories. So it has dramatically lower calories with higher nutrient value. You have vitamin A, vitamin C, magnesium, dietary fiber. So it has great antioxidants. The beta carotene from the vitamin A is really great for helping to reduce the buildup of cholesterol, help regulate the blood sugar level in your body, which is great because if it's too high, then if the blood sugar is too high in your blood, then your body pulls it out of the bloodstream and stores it as fat. So if you're eating high glycemic spaghetti noodles, that's what's going to happen, and that is one of the biggest culprits to excess fat on the body. So is that all that refined carbs. So this is a really great alternative. I think you're really going to like it. You're going to be surprised about how great it tastes. It's the taste and the texture is really good, and it's similar to spaghetti. It has a neutral flavor as well, so it will just absorb all the flavor from the pasta sauce. And so you're just going to enjoy the texture and enjoy the Italian flavors from the tomato, the basil, the onions, all those wonderful flavors that we love, right? I mean, it's like you could have a pasta noodle which is bland and add any kind of spices and herbs to it, and it'll just take on that flavor. Well, the spaghetti squash is the same way. So I'm just going to show you what I did. I've already baked this, and just to kind of cut down on time for you for the video. But all I did is I cut it in half, and I baked it face down. And this is only one half, by the way. I had the other half, and we already ate it. So you'll probably need a bigger pan. But cut it in half, and I had actually dug out the seeds and placed it face down like this, and bake it at 350 degrees for about 30 to 45 minutes. And to check to see if it's completely cooked, you just want to take a knife. There's a pretty tough exterior, and then just poke through and see if it's pretty easy to poke through. If you get a lot of resistance, it's probably still not cooked. So that's how you figure out if it's done or not. So once it's done, let it cool down a little bit, and then we're just going to scrape it out. Can you see that okay? Okay. So all we're going to do is we're going to start to pull it away from the walls, and what's going to happen is it comes off in the stringy noodles, which is pretty amazing. There's not any other squash that has this texture or look. So I'm just going to put it all in the bowl. You should surprise your friends with this. They won't even know the difference. There we go. So that's quite a bit of noodles for only half of a squash. Now what we'll do is we're gonna use pasta sauce, and you can either make your own. You can buy one already pre-made from the store. You can just saute onions and garlic and tomatoes and basil in a little olive oil and make your own quick tomato sauce as well. So there's a lot of options. I'm going to use a spaghettis or pasta sauce, whatever you want to call it. And I do have a warning for you whenever you're buying pasta sauce at the store. They tend to add sugar, high fructose corn sugar, or high fructose corn syrup or sugar. And I was really surprised and shocked how much sugar there is in it. For half a cup, it's typically around 10 grams of sugar. And that's quite a bit for having a savory dish. You know, put on top of that any little treat or dessert or even fruit on top of that, and that's quite a bit of sugar. I wouldn't eat more than 15 grams of sugar in a sitting, or actually less than that, 10 grams of sugar in a sitting. Anyways, so be careful. I found some pasta sauces that don't have any sugar whatsoever, and they taste wonderful, so there's no need for the sugar whatsoever, except I guess maybe to get you addicted to sugar. So I just poured this together, and all we're going to do is toss them together, and it's basically ready to eat. It's so fast. And this is great because you have leftovers, so you can make several meals out of this. Less cooking, less preparation, so you can get on to do the things that you love to do. So this is a super low calorie diet or food and recipe. It'll fill you up before you eat too many calories. Whereas if you eat a cup of pasta, you know, you always want to go back for more, and by the time you go back for your second cup, you're going to be way over your calorie intake for that meal. So this is a wonderful, wonderful substitute. Look how great this looks. It's so easy to make, and it looks very, very similar to spaghetti, so you could almost trick somebody with this. This is a really great weight loss recipe. So this pasta won't stick to the hips. It's low in calorie, high in nutrient value, high in antioxidants, so please let me know how you like it. I love it, and I can't wait to devour it tonight. So check out some more recipes at cardinaskitchen.com, or check out my 90-day vegetarian weight loss program at easyveggiemealplans.com, where I have more of these great recipes. I'll see you next time.